there's a lot you can do in this town. You set it up and turn it around. We might have come from somewhere else, but this is where we found ourselves. Welcome to the local show. People you work with, people you know.
Welcome to another edition of The Local Show here on Grassroots Community Network, Facebook Live, and YouTube. Guys, thanks for joining us this week, where each week for 17 years now, we featured inspirational locals here on the show. These are Valley residents, full-time residents, pursuing their dreams, having success, and sharing it with you guys. I'm so excited. I've been working on her for a while, and it's pretty much because it's Black History Month that she's coming out of her restaurant. We've got chef and owner of Mawa's Kitchen, Mawa McQueen herself in the house.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for being here, Mawa. It's been so fun just talking to you like before the show. I feel like we've almost had a show already.
Yes.
Really great energy. We're face mask free today.
Yes, because we are socially distancing.
We're distanced.
Yes,
our numbers are better.
Yes, I'm gonna throw the granola at you from here.
Granola toss here coming up in a little bit.
Yes.
But you've got such an interesting story. Let's just start with that, because you're originally born in Africa.
Yes, Ivory Coast is West Africa.
Ivory Coast.
It's a French colony, so we speak French there.
Okay, oui. That's about the extent of my French.
Yes. And then I was raised in Paris.
Raised it? How do you go from like Ivory Coast
to Ivory Coast? So it's a French colony, so it's easy to go from there to France. And then from France, I went to England. And from England, I went to a little bit of Barcelona. And then I end up here.
So is this just through like the restaurant industry, or how? What's
I was
the
working.
Common
Yes,
thread?
The common thread is I wanted to achieve my dream, and my dream was to come here to America. So I had to first of all learn English, and proximity is England. You know, you didn't need the visa to go there. You go there. You know, I went there, and then I learned English, and when I was done, and I'm like, okay, I need to. America is my goal, because growing up I was watching the Cosby Show, and then you know, Claire Extable was one of my the people that I loved the most. She's and we didn't have like a lot of black people on TV back then, so she was they were the only all the black people on TV in France back in the day were American.
Okay,
and I never understood that, but hey. It is what it is. So I said, I'm going to go there, and maybe I'm going to be a doctor or a lawyer or something big like her, and married what's his face now. He's in jail, but hey, it is what it is.
In real life, that didn't work out so well for the dad.
Yes. But
he was the classic TV father.
Yes, it was like amazing.
Doctor.
Yeah. So I ended up achieving my dream and coming to Aspen. And the little story about Aspen is I was watching Young and the Restless.
Okay.
And then they had a romantic scene in Aspen. And suddenly I thought to myself, you know what? I don't like the Alp anymore. I think Aspen sounds good.
Seems really romantic and beautiful.
Oh my God! So that's how I end up in Aspen. And then when I got here in 2002, I went straight to Maine. And one of my boss asked me, oh, so you know what? Winter is very harsh here. Do you want to go somewhere? And I was like, oh, what about Aspen, like all the rich and famous people? And he was laughing. He's like, really? I'm like, yes, really. I want to go to Aspen. And honestly, I didn't think that's going to happen. You know, I was just joking about it.
Almost a dream.
Yes. Because, I mean, I'm in Maine. I'm in a White Barn Inn hotel. And I'm like, how there's no connection. That's what I thought. Because it was a relay chateau. And then the next day he said to me, okay, you're going to Aspen and you're going to be at the Little Nell. And I'm like, what?
Wow.
So because, you know, the Little Nell was a relay chateau and then the White Barn Inn was a relay chateau. So they sometimes trade staff and
exchanges.
So I had, it was amazing. So I came here and I was at the Little Nell. Back in the day, we call it Montagna. No, Element 47.
Right. I remember Montana.
Yes. So
Andy
it was,
47.
Yes. So it was really fun. And yeah, that's how I got here.
So you kind of got your culinary
Yes.
higher level skills there at the Nell, because
Exactly, the
that's
Nell.
renowned.
Yes,
for their-
but through my life, I've been, 5-star. I always been in a 5-star, 5-diamond, restaurant. So
Okay.
it made sense that the little Nell, I had to work at the Nell.
That is awesome.
Yeah, so it was fun. It was a wonderful experience. I learned a lot. And that gave me opportunity to open my own business.
All these stepping stones.
Exactly.
Leading up to your Mawa's Kitchen restaurant, which we'll talk about in the main body of the show. And, of course, the new granola, which is so exciting.
Yes, here.
Granola toss coming up.
That's my new baby.
Well, Mawa, we have to take a quick break. We have to thank our winter underwriters for supporting and sponsoring our show. I want to thank Klug Properties and friend Chris Klug, White River Overland, and good buddy Scott Vold. We've got Picken County Landfill and Kathy Hall, who was on the show last week. And, of course, Sundog Athletics, near and dear to my heart. We'll go to a quick break, guys. We'll be back in 2 minutes, our only break of the show. We've got Aspen's new granola queen, Mawa McQueen. So don't go away.
I'm so passionate about this community. I absolutely love living here and raising my family here. It gives me a lot of pride to share this with my friends and my clients and help them achieve their dreams of owning an Aspen snowmass and enjoying this incredible lifestyle.
White River Overland specializes in camper van upfitting and overland outfitting. Catering to mountain dwellers and outdoor enthusiasts, many of WRO's builds are purpose-driven to facilitate and enhance skiing, cycling, camping, climbing, and river adventures. Nestled in the White River National Forest, close to the deserts of western Colorado and Utah, WRO also rents camper vans and accessories. More at whiteriveroverland.com. Sundog Athletics, Aspen's Adventure Sports School, is your opportunity to experience one-of-a-kind guided adventures and gain new skills to experience the thrills of snowshoeing, cross-country skiing, mountain and road biking, fitness hiking, and Aspen's exclusive fat biking and canoeing adventures. Like Sundog Athletics on Facebook for more, or explore sundogathletics.com.
Welcome to the local show. People you work with, people you know.
Thanks for sticking with us here on the local show. We've got Mawa McQueen, owner, chef of Mawa's Kitchen, and now GrainFreeNola, the new granola that we're going to talk about. But first, Mawa, a couple favorite outdoor activities that you enjoy here in Aspen. Now that you made that huge move, circumventing the earth, landed in Aspen finally. And it's like living the real life soap opera now.
Okay.
But what are a couple things you like to do, like in your time off?
Being in my kitchen?
Yeah, besides being when you step out of the
right
kitchen.
now I like to be on my treadmill.
Okay.
I like to hike.
Okay, nice.
You know, and I bike, but no mountain biking. Okay, I don't do that.
What kind of biking do you like?
Like average Joe biking. Okay, like
on bike paths.
Yes,
and
bike
around
paths.
town
You know,
and-
like chill.
Okay.
I don't need the frill. I like the chill. You know, like hello people.
Come out with me and we'll show you the
You
thrill.
know, I don't need that.
Without all those
people
spills.
go all the way. No, you know. So that's my, that's the only activity that I do. Actually, I used to ski, but I don't ski that much anymore.
Yeah. Do you think you
Because
would ski this winter, or are you just kind of
No.
like breaking free of skiing?
I was going to ski this winter, but now I have to do the granola. So
Yeah.
the thing is, every time I want to ski, my husband say, you're the only one can do this, right? So no.
We need you in one piece.
Exactly.
Like, yeah.
The funny thing is, I say, okay, I'm gonna ski in March, and then March come and I don't ski, and then now I'm in my comfort zone, and I'm like, oh, if I had to put my clothes on, it's so much work.
Right.
Put your shoes on.
There's a lot to do to get ready for skiing.
Yes.
There's like hiking, you kind of put on your shoes.
Yes, and then you just go.
Get your water maybe and go. And
Yes.
boom, easy.
So I was like, it's okay. I'll leave that to white people. You can keep skiing. We don't need it. Thank you.
You got a lot going. You got a lot going on.
Yes.
I mean, we mentioned your kitchen. How many years have you been operating Mawa's Kitchen? You're out at the Airport Business Center.
Yeah, 12 years.
12 years with Mawa's Kitchen.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. So it'd been a journey. You know, being outside of Aspen is kind of hard. But we managed to, you know, make a name for ourselves, and people go there. They actually go past the roundabout.
Well, that's my problem.
Yeah.
I have kind of roundabout phobia. I have a fear of leaving
Really?
Aspen.
Oh my God.
Plus, I don't like to drive cars.
You know, there's a life.
Is
after
there?
Aspen.
Well, no, I moved here in '82 to get away from that life.
I know, but like I think
want
the
that.
Aspen Airport Business Center is the heart of Aspen. People
I do
think,
go out there.
Yeah.
I make it that
so-
far out there. I'm pretty
yes.
adventurous that way.
Good.
I get out to the ABC.
Yeah, you can stop at ABC. After that, there's nothing.
Yeah, right. That just goes into no man's land.
Yeah, no man's land.
No,
yeah,
we love
out
it.
there, yeah.
I love the entire valley. In all
It's so
seriousness, I was in
beautiful.
Basalt yesterday.
Yeah, it's so
Really
beautiful.
enjoying that?
So beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we're there. Tranquilo. I'm in my own island there. You know, there's no real restaurant there, so I'm there. Tranquilo.
Kind of running the show out
I'm
there.
running the
Well, you're
show.
known for organic, locally sourced, healthy,
Yes.
creative,
And gluten-free.
gluten-free. So you're
Yes.
hitting all those Aspen kind of, healthy food
Yes.
kind of criteria and
Yes.
attributes, and you've risen up with your reputation because
Yes.
people know it's healthy, they know it's
Yeah.
tasty. One of my guests I was snowshoeing with last week, she goes, "Oh, you got to get that pizza. They've got
Yes.
a healthier, almost. Is it vegan? Is it vegan?
Vegan cauliflower.
Yeah.
Yes. It's different flavor because, since I live in 4 different continents, so my food has different flavor and different, you're like, whoa, okay.
Influences from
yes,
other countries.
exactly.
And stuff.
So we have muramara on top of the pizza instead of the tomato sauce. So it's different. It's just.
And can you get that delivered?
Yeah. Yes.
I'm all
yes.
over that.
Oh yes, we're gonna do. Yeah.
Okay.
Just call. We're gonna deliver it.
What's your phone number?
I'm not gonna tell.
Well, if you want some more business, you better give out your contact information.
That's true. That's true. You can go to mawaskitchen.com. Okay, put your order there.
There you go.
Okay, and then we're gonna deliver it.
Well,
yes.
Mo, we've all been challenged by COVID, and a lot of us have been really, diminished with our businesses. I'm running maybe 50% of normal revenue this past year, and it's hit the restaurants perhaps even harder.
Oh, absolutely.
But because of that,
Yes.
there's been some really good things and silver linings. And this GrainFreeNola, I want to
Yes.
make sure I get it right.
Yes.
GrainFreeNola has been a spinoff. And can you tell people a little bit about that kind of a
Yes,
good thing that's come out of this?
Yeah, so the GrainFreeNola, I've been creating this since 2016,
Okay.
and it was mainly for me because I wanted to make sure that I have a healthy granola. Didn't have oat, didn't have sugar, and it was vegan and organic, and it was so hard to find. Actually, I didn't find it. I went to Whole Foods, tried to find even some other brand, and I didn't find it. So I said, okay, I'm gonna make my own, and I was making my own granola for me, not for people, not to sell. I wasn't going to be in the granola business. This is not what I signed for. I said to my husband, because, after he's like, oh, I think you should make granola. I'm like, I am not in granola business. Okay? I'm a chef. Thank you very much.
And God has greater purpose for you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
For the past 5 years, I literally set on the granola. It was for me. If I make too much, I'll put it on the shelf. It'll sell. But I never really thought about, okay, I'm going to be the granola queen, even though I love the name now. Okay. So I decided, because of COVID and the way we are here, because Aspen is Aspen. Where I am is Pekin County. And the little story about this is that you need to
It's a
hear
little
it.
different because you're
It's a-
outside the city limits.
Yes, so I don't get any help from Aspen. I don't get nothing. While everybody else was getting their rent paid 25%, whatever, they had.
Yeah.
I'm in No Man Island because I call Aspen. Aspen said, no, you're not my responsibility. You're Pekin County. I call Pekin County. They're like, oh, no, it's Aspen. Because Aspen, no, it was ridiculous.
They're pointing at each other.
They're pointing at each other.
And then they should all just send you to the state of Colorado.
I say, so that you know, people, I'm the only female black person you have here, and you telling me nobody won't claim me? And
you think everyone would want to claim you?
Exactly. I'm like, I need a savior really, really bad. Okay, everybody depend on me in the business center to eat healthy. All this business owner, like to go there, have their meeting, and I'm like,
True.
I never ask for anything. I'm like, whatever you give to other people in Aspen, that's what I want.
Yeah. It's only fair.
Nothing. Yeah, nothing. So I needed to be creative, and I sat on the granola, and a lady came and she took all the granola. I made some, and she took all of them. And then my husband said, I think you need to make more granola. That will help. And I'm like, I'm not in a granola business. He's like, you need to pay your rent. And I'm like, I'm in a granola business now? Okay.
By the way, your husband's in the live audience today.
Yeah.
Live studio audience.
He's amazing.
He hasn't
I love
been
him.
reacting to the applause sign, though. I'm a little disappointed. But what a great influence
Yes.
and partner you have with Daniel.
Yes. No, he's amazing. He's the best thing that ever happened to me. He's actually my greatest achievement.
That's so sweet.
So I came up with the granola. Then I decided, okay, I need to do something to keep my staff employed since I'm not getting any help from anybody here.
And you're at limited capacity. For the restaurant.
Yes. Okay. Remember, my restaurant is so small. We only have 20 seats. Now,
Right. Now you're tiny.
2.
Okay.
If I sit one table, this is it.
Enjoy your table today.
Yes, thank you.
For your full staff.
So I had to be creative, and I came up with this granola, and I was very adamant about it. One of the hardest thing about when you want to launch a product is the integrity of the product.
Yeah.
Okay, and I said to myself, okay, we're gonna do that, but we're gonna do that on my own term. First of all, I want to make the granola because there's a process that go into this granola that I want to keep. Because in Africa, we make everything by hand. Beside that, there's amazing ingredient, okay? But I believe that there is a synergy between, or a spirituality between, the fact that you touch the food, you mix it, and you sometimes I talk to the granola too. And I only make the granola when I'm happy. Because when I'm unhappy, you're going to have a bad day when you eat it. I'm joking.
That's the vibration, though, the vibration
exactly.
that you get
so
from the food.
So there is something to be said
Yes.
when we eat things that no human touch. When you put something in your body, you need to make sure that any step of the way, if it's not in the beginning or in the end, someone touched it.
Right.
And I was very adamant. I'm like, okay, how many granola can I do a day? I can do 500 bag a day, and I can touch them and I do them. Wow. And I'm like, okay, so now that I figured this part out, we can do it. So I'm like,
incredible.
That's the difference, handmade, hand sealed. Everything is made in Aspen, not in Basalt, not in Denver, and say that I'm sitting here and I'm putting Aspen because I live in Aspen. No. It's really made in my kitchen in Aspen, and I'm doing it by hand. We don't have a machine. We don't have anything. Okay? And so far, the only person who's making it, it's me. And then my staff bag it and seal it. I mean, really, it's a labor of love because it helped us a lot. Like, really, that supported us throughout COVID. Everybody was sitting, I'll make the granola, one person seal it. And then, it was so much work that we had to find new packaging, and that's the new packaging. So we didn't have to, we will have stickers that we,
right, it was kind of complicated.
Oh my God, we had like 7 different steps for it, and it's like, okay, now that we figure out this, let's do it. So it's really healthy, and it's been a labor of love. that I'm excited about it and proud about it. And no, I wasn't in the granola business before, and it wasn't supposed to be a business. It was supposed to be a transition and bring something that I made for myself first, okay, and bring it to the world. So you know what?
Thanks to you guys. We have a fun little video that's, I think, really uplifting and fun and gives a little more insight. So let's check that out next.
Hey, have you tried my new thing?
You could sense your energy and passion and love and handcrafting. You know, there's something to be said for that, on that vibration and all that going into the food. And obviously that's brought you some early success. Talk about setting the mood, because I know for me, I baked you some cookies actually. Like, and you touched on this a little bit, but whether we're cooking or baking, talk about like setting that mood. Do you like to play music?
Oh my God, yes.
What do you like to rock out with?
Oh my God, I have some great African music that I put. I know, you see me shaking it like in the kitchen. I'm like, yeah.
Ooh,
you know, so yes, you know, Motown.
Okay.
You know, I'm all down, and my husband, it's like I'm crazy, but I like a little country.
Oh, hey, I like a little country. You're a little bit country. You're a little bit rock and roll, a little bit Motown.
Yeah, so depending on the day, like, you know, I put my music and I think about something wonderful, and while I'm checking the nuts and cutting them, and you know, it's a whole process that for me it's relaxing than cooking, you know, something for other people every day. This is different.
How do you source these ingredients? Because you mentioned the nuts, and I saw that.
This is the funniest thing. So the first time I wanted something that's not stale. Like sometimes you go to the
grocery store,
yes,
yeah.
And then you take the nuts, and they're like stale and they're hard. And for someone like me who are, like I said, live in Africa, so I know fresh almond and walnut, and you know when it's fresh, you know. And then so when I was sourcing it, and I called them and I said, hey, here's the deal. I want a nut that's less than 3 months, okay? And it's like, how do I say, okay, you have like 2 or 3 years on your nuts. I know that. So you tell me, what is the life?
Be careful.
So that's going to help me. I don't really like, I know it's not always possible. Okay, it's not going to be always possible for me to, but because I was adamant about it, you know, they're like, okay, I'm going to send you our freshest, you know, this year nuts, you know, because originally I say less than 3 months. And they're like, we can't guarantee that. And then now
but
that
under
I'm making,
a year
yes,
since they've been harvested.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
we can get you
okay,
there.
Can you do that?
So who is this? Is like a food supplier?
A food supplier,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
So I was like, yes, we can do that. Yes, Mawa, we can do that. Absolutely. And that helped me a lot because, you know, there's one thing, again, when you make something for yourself and then, you know, and you want to, you know, you outsource things like that. And then there's another thing to make it in a big batch.
Yeah.
Okay, now
quantity food production.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's super expensive when you have rule. I want everything organic. I don't want anything to touch it. You know, I want it less than a year now. It used to be 3 months, and you know we've COVID, so now we went to less than a year. So all that make this granola super expensive.
Right.
To make.
Of course, because you have expensive ingredients.
Exactly. And I'm like, oh my God, who's gonna pay for this?
Spend that kind of money. Yeah.
Exactly.
Like, will they?
Exactly.
Is it going to be worth it to use all those expensive ingredients?
Exactly. And that was the hardest thing. And I'm like, you know what? I am going to put it out there. And I'm going to put the price you don't have to have it. If you feel like this is worth it, if you feel good about what I'm giving you, you're going to pay for it. Because people don't think. There's no oat in there. There's no refined sugar. Okay? There's no filler. There's nothing. It's only nuts and seeds and some fruit, as you can see, different packages. Okay? So I can't say, you know, just a little bag of nuts. It's $5. So this one with all those, you know, hemp seed and chia seed and flax seed, you know, walnut and date, you want to pay $2 or what? For about, usually it costs like $6, $8 for a granola bag.
Okay.
It's impossible for me to do that.
Right.
Because of, you know, first of all, I don't manufacture it. You know,
really quick, because we're down to just a minute, and I've got your parting gifts
Awesome.
queued up, Mawa. But tell us what's to come. I hear there's going to be some new flavors, real quick.
Yes, okay. There's a nut-free granola coming. Okay, it's going to be Foniola. It's made with fonio, a grain from Africa. And then the best one for Colorado lover, Cbd Granola.
Cbd Granola.
It's going to be awesome for your kids, okay? All the mom out there, I know you want to get rid of them. So this is going to be good. You're going to love them at home.
Mawa, we're out of time, but real quick, where can people find out more information?
Okay, they can go to GrainFreeNola.com or come to Mawa's Kitchen and get your own bag.
Did you have fun on the show today, Mawa?
Yes, it was amazing. Thank you so much for having me.
It's been so fun to hang with you.
Awesome.
It's been such an honor.
Thank
I
you.
hope you enjoy these
Oh my God, I have a
parting
gift.
gifts. I baked for
Awesome.
you.
Oh, what a
And I
treat.
hope, well, you let me know. You're
Okay.
the expert.
Okay.
And I hope we can get
Thank
together
you.
again in the
Yes,
future.
absolutely. Thank you so much for having me.
Thanks, Mawa McQueen, Aspen's Granola Queen. And thank you for watching The Local Show.
I'm so passionate about this community. I absolutely love living here and raising my family here. It gives me a lot of pride to share this with my friends and my clients and help them achieve their dreams of owning an Aspen snowmass and enjoying this incredible lifestyle.
White River Overland specializes in camper van upfitting and overland outfitting. Catering to mountain dwellers and outdoor enthusiasts, many of WRO's builds are purpose-driven to facilitate and enhance skiing, cycling, camping, climbing, and river adventures. Nestled in the White River National Forest, close to the deserts of western Colorado and Utah, WRO also rents camper vans and accessories. More at whiteriveroverland.com. Sundog Athletics, Aspen's Adventure Sports School, is your opportunity to experience one-of-a-kind guided adventures and gain new skills to experience the thrills of snowshoeing, cross-country skiing, mountain and road biking, fitness hiking, and Aspen's exclusive fat biking and canoeing adventures. Like Sundog Athletics on Facebook for more, or explore sundogathletics.com.
Welcome to